Hey good people, this is Matisse, your lifestylist, and I'm back with another video. I'm excited for you guys to be here. Now, if you want to know 3 of the most important questions you have to ask yourself in order to walk in your destiny, then you're in the right place, so stay tuned. Now, before we even get started, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Now, if you don't have a YouTube channel, you have to get a YouTube channel in order to subscribe. Subscribe and then hit the notification bell so you'll always know when another video is coming. So, there's going to be a bonus at the end. So if you want to get that bonus, you have to watch the whole video. Stay tuned. Today we are only dropping jewels. I'm only dropping jewels today. And if you want to know the 3 most important questions on this path of our destiny, let's get into it. Okay, good people, let's get into it. Now, there are 3 essential questions that you must know the answer to in order to walk in your destiny. It's 3 questions that you have to know, and there's a bonus. So just hold on to the end for that. Now, let me just first off say, I just love to seek wise counsel. And if you remember the last video that I had, we were talking about the 7 steps to success. And we covered in our last video about seeking wise counsel. So the thing is that you don't want to be intimidated by your advisors. Don't be intimidated by your advisors. Now, an advisor, if somebody's advising you, they have to be bright. They have to have insight on a matter that maybe you don't have insight on. So don't be intimidated if they're brighter than you, if they're wiser than you, if they're prettier than you, if they're stronger than you, if they're smarter than you. If you can glean from that and then in turn make yourself better, don't be intimidated by it. Don't let it fool you into thinking that it's not wise counsel or you don't want there because you're intimidated by their achievements, their success, or their positive attributes, because they in turn will become yours if you pay attention to them and listen to them. Okay, so I do love to surround myself with these powerful and enlightened women, and they are a part of my wise counsel. So I was thinking about questions of life, and these 3 questions are inspired by 3 of my friends. So there's 3 questions. The first question is, who sent you? Now that's inspired by my friend Sparkle. My second question is, what is your worth? And that's inspired by my friend Delmina. And my third question is, what are your standards or boundaries? And that's inspired by my friend Robin. So the first question is, who sent you? Who sent you? You cannot serve 2 masters. You're going to love one or you're going to hate the other. So who you riding for? Who sent you? Which master sent you? Now, so we asking a question with a question. Are you on a mission? And if so, then who sent you on that mission? Is this a God-ordained mission? Is this a ecos ordained mission? Or is this a hatred ordained mission? Is this an envious ordained mission? Who sent you? That's something that you have to know about yourself. What's your mission and who sent you on it? That is going to determine the level, and the strength, the longevity, and the height of the success. You need to know who sent you. So we got to figure that out. Okay? Now, like I said before, are you an envoy of the enemy or are you an envoy of the truth? Envoy is like, what are you carrying with you? Who you representing. So are you an envoy of the enemy? Whatever the enemy might be. The enemy might be something like, drug addiction. Or it could be something like jealousy. It could be something about low self-esteem, insecurity. Or it could be something like enlightenment, strength, honesty, courage. So are you an envoy of the enemy? Any enemy is something to work against you, that goes against you. Are you the enemy? Are you an envoy of the truth? And the truth will set you free. So you want to be encaged by the enemy or you want to be set free? You got to know who you're an envoy for. Okay. Who's your daddy? Who you answer to? Who's your daddy? Who's giving you your advice? Who's setting you up for success? Okay? Basically, they're saying, who do you serve? That's an answer you have to know. You got to assess this. You got to know it on purpose. Okay. And the last part of this one is, are you a pawn or are you the chess master? A pawn can only be played. He never knows the truth. He never knows the master plan. He just is there allowing people to move him from place to place, position to position. Or are you the chess master? Are you the ventriloquist? Are you the ventriloquist master? You got to know the answer to that. So are you the one playing the game or are you the one getting played by the game? So who sent you? That's the first thing that you have to know. The second thing, that question that you have to know the answer to is, what is your worth? Oh, shoot. I know it hurt. I know it hurt. Now we got to get into the meat of it, because you need to know what is your worth. Okay? So, first of all, do you know what your worth is? Do you know what your worth is? Did you know you were a good mother? Did you know you were a good friend? Did you know you were a good lover? Did you know you were a good leader? Did you know you were a good businesswoman? Did somebody ever tell you? If they didn't, oh well, do you know it for yourself? Do you know your worth? Okay? This is one of the most important parts of that. And now, do you believe it? Because you can know something, but do you believe it? Do you know it, but then do you believe it? Have you bought into the process? If you don't buy into the process, it is not true. If you can't believe it, is achieving it. They are synonymous. So, my question is, do you know your worth? And then, do you believe it? Okay. So, do you know your worth? Do you believe it? Or are you just good at pretending? Because you could be good at pretending. And let me tell you this. You got to fake it till you make it sometime. Sometimes you got to speak things into existence. You know, everybody's on this manifestation type of stuff right now. So, yes, you can manifest it, but are you working towards doing that? So, yes, if you having to speak it to existence and you might not be quite there yet, okay, you might be quite kind of good at pretending it, but are you going to make that falsity into a truth? So, do you know your worth? Do you believe it? Or are you just good at pretending? Okay, now if you know your worth, do you realize that it is your birthright? Now, if I'm getting too deep for y'all go ahead and go to another channel. If I'm getting too deep for you, if you don't want to know what it takes to do it, then go ahead. But if you want to know, you stick here with me. Like, comment, subscribe. Get your YouTube channel so you can subscribe. And then hit the notification bell. So then you'll always know when I'm putting a video out. Do you know your worth? Do you believe it? And did you know it was your birthright? Did you know that having the color of your eyes is your birthright? Your skin color, you were born with it, it's your birthright. Your lineage, that's your birthright, okay? So just like those are your birthright, so is your worth. Now, whether you discover it, realize it, believe it, that's up to you. But you got it already. Every man is born with the same measure. If you don't develop it, then you left it dormant. If you do develop it, then you can blow up and do whatever it is that you believe that you or want to do. Because you might, like me, I decided I didn't want to be the president. Nobody didn't tell me I couldn't be the president. I decided I didn't want to be the president. But anything else I want to do, I can do. Okay. All right. Now, can you see yourself in the eyes of God? If you see yourself in the eyes of God, then you'll know the truth. But see, the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And one way that he does that is by making you blind. So if you don't learn to take those scales off your eyes, everybody got their dark shades on. Well, yeah, you can't see, people can't see in, but then sometimes your vision is blurry. You can't see out unless you got them blue blockers. Can you see it? Can you see your worth? Have you taken those scales off your eyes? I know it's scary, but have you done that? Okay. All right. So first question, who sent you? Second question, what is your worth? And the third question is, what are your standards? What's your boundaries? How far are you going to let somebody go? How far are you going to go? How far are you going to let people in? How far are you willing to let people out? What are you willing to accept or reject? It's very important. Now, let me tell you, I'm going to give you a disclaimer. Acceptance does not mean perfection. So that don't mean you're not supposed to compromise on what you will accept, because it will evolve and change throughout the years. You will say, I would never take this, and you will. And you'll say, I will take this, and you won't. So acceptance is not all inclusive. It's not perfection. It don't have to be a line in the sand. There are some things that you're going to never compromise on, which would be my advice. But that's between you and your moral compass and your ethical aptitude. But what I'm talking about is accepting people, accepting situations, accepting them, digesting them, regurgitating what you don't want, moving on. It's not a perfect science. But rejection is an absolute. Rejection is an absolute. What you reject, don't take back. Unless you made a mistake. You got to be able to say that I made a mistake. But remember, acceptance is not an absolute, but rejection is. Okay? Now, 3 things. Who sent you? What is your worth? What are your standards or your boundaries? And then the bonus. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for staying to the end for the bonus. And I hope this enriches your life as much as all 3 of these have. If you like what we're doing, if you love this channel, or if you want to share the wealth and all the jewels I'm trying to drop with you, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. So my bonus for you, and this is my bonus. What are you willing to give up? Or what are you willing to do to walk in your destiny? Are you willing to give up your fear of success? Are you willing to give up people who hate? So we talking about something that's connotative, something that's denotative. We got fear of success, people who hate. And are you willing to give up a dead career where you make a lot of money for? If it's not fulfilling you. So will you give up your emotion and your spirituality that you don't agree with? Would you give up people, and would you give up your money in order to walk in your destiny? All of these 3 plus bonus things are 3 questions that must be answered in order for you to begin to walk in your destiny. Now, I'm not saying you got to have the answers all at once, because the answers will evolve and they will change, and hopefully they will get better and grow bigger as we walk together in this destiny. So once again, guys, I hope you enjoy these jewels. Wear them, pass them on, donate them, pass them down. And if you love what we're doing, and if you love this channel, and if you want to be a part of the community and share this community and grow this community, please don't forget to like, hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and share it. Sharing it, that's the most important thing. These are invaluable points in life that we can give away for free. And not only are we giving something away for free, but it will grow and enhance the person that you give it to. Again, I love you guys. I love being a part of this family. Don't forget me. Like, comment, and subscribe. And Sunday, so this is Friday. So in 2 days, this Sunday, I will be posting my American cooking Nigerian stew. Okra stew. So that's Nigerian gumbo. So it is American cooking, authentic Nigerian gumbo. Well, authentic-ish. African-ish. So we'll see if you guys like it. And I can't wait till all my African subscribers let me know if it looks like it's authentic or not. Because I did slop it up with some fufu. So we'll see how it goes. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. And remember, love somebody, but first love yourself.